I've been a member here since 1995. My grandfather was one of the founding members after the Second World War, and he brought me up here as a baby, and I've been here my whole life, which is since 1972. My name's Craig Vandenberg. I'm the secretary here at Monbulk RSL and also the team leader for Monbulk Emergency Management Group. Part of my role here is as secretary, also welfare, taking care of local veterans and the community as a wider body through Monbulk Emergency Management Group. We formed not long after the Black Saturday bushfires. It was a guideline brought into line from EMV following the Royal Commission, and they stated that communities needed to make themselves more resilient in cases of natural disasters. So the 2015 fires were bushfires on David Hill Road, and it was a controlled burn of someone's backyard, so a bonfire that had gotten out of control when the wind picked up. We were enacted, and everyone, their natural reaction in Monbulk is to come to the RSL because it's the main sort of centre part of town. So during that day, we were able to enact our fire management plan, and then from there we were able to bring patrons into the hall, offer them somewhere that was safe, it was cool, offer them a cool drink, somewhere where they can calm down and get themselves back into a calm sort of position before they go home. So in 2021, when the storms hit in June, we were enacted 8 AM the following morning. The damage in Monbulk was just as severe as what you saw on the news in other areas such as Kalorama, Mount Dandenong, Olinda, through Sassafras. The reason why you didn't hear about Monbulk in that situation is because the Monbulk Emergency Management Group were ready and prepared, and we were able to enact our plan.
Emergencies are funny things. Emergencies don't happen all the same, all the time. Everyone is different.
The power was out due to multiple trees down, and we all remember how devastating the storms were. A lot of houses in the district were without power for between 10 and 20 days. We had between 200 to 300 people per day coming in through the door for that first 15 days, and we were able to service our locals that were in need of support during that recovery process. Following the 2021 storms, we were approached by SP AusNet with DEECA, Selectronic, RACV Solar to put a battery system on the hall to bolster what we've already got with the generator. That would give us 40 hours of full power under load. We were load tested at a maximum day, being Anzac Day here, and following that, the system was designed by RACV Solar and installed, and the system is now live. Everything that you see operating here now is all on battery and solar system. So moving forward, we can see that the benefit for the RSL is that we will be grid non-dependent. We can operate 24/7 without having to draw power from the grid. So that's going to be a big saving for us, which we can then put towards veteran welfare. In the times of an emergency management, we know that we've got battery power that keeps us off the grid. Once the solar kicks in with the new system, we don't even have to be connected to the grid, so that we know that the solar is recharging those batteries and the generator does it as backup for us. So we're 100% secure for power at all times. So at the moment, I've got Select Live on my mobile. I can monitor from anywhere in the country, so long as the Mondo Wi-Fi system is linked to a tower, which is 4G. We can check the situation of the batteries, we can check the situation of the solar. Selectronic can also come in remotely and turn the generator on if we're unable to access, through whatever means possible. So physically, we don't have to be here to monitor the system. We can also run through Select Live maintenance programs as well for the generator to make sure that the batteries are always at full charge. That's a great idea. It's a good feeling knowing that from what we do, the Monbulk community is going to be safe. I'm fourth generation at Monbulk, and I've lived in a couple of other towns, outside of Monbulk, but the community spirit here is that in times of an emergency, we band together and we look after each other. I've got memories of Ash Wednesday of the whole township of Emerald coming to Monbulk and staying in the main street for the entire night whilst they were under evacuation orders. And the next morning, they were at a loss. Where do we go? What do we do? And the township of Monbulk just banded around them and said, rightio, we'll open up all the shops and we'll look after you. And that's the community that we've got here. So it's a generational thing. Anyone that comes in from outside of town, they're welcomed. The RSL, because we're apolitical, we don't look at religion or anything like that. We take everybody at face value.
So if any bushfires come this way,
we're ready.